Did you lick that? That's incredible. What's going on? All right, what's up, folks? I'm walking down this deadly little part of Ottawa called the Bywood Market. And today I'm trying something new. I'm doing a little food vlog. I'm also meeting up with a local Ottawa foodie influencer named Jess. You can find her on Instagram at Jess Can Eat. We're gonna meet up with Jess in a minute and eat some amazing chicken and see how it goes. My wife and I used to live in this neighborhood called Vanier, and we stumbled across this little hole-in-the-wall charcoal chicken joint. It was the best chicken we'd ever had, and they've got a new location. All right, I'm not exactly sure where this is, but I know I'm close because I can smell it. Oh, there's Jess. This is Jess, everybody. Say hello.
Hi.
You ready to go in?
Do it, yeah.
Absolutely.
Everything looks amazing, but I think I'm gonna get a quarter chicken, and I'd like to do maybe some plantains with some salad.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the quarter chicken with rice and plantain. That's the go-to.
That'll be good.
So you just found out what YKO actually stands for.
Yeah, so in French you can say eco, or in English YKO, but it's like the combination of the two owners' names. So yeah, now we know.
Beautiful. They've also been dubbed the Queens of Barbecue Chicken. So fun story, Jess and I are a part of two families that are kind of
We go back.
Yeah,
we go back.
We see each other from time to time at our family's cottages.
Yeah.
So we run into each other, and I had no idea that Jess was a food. What are you? A food reviewer, food blogger? Like just a foodie?
Foodie, influencer, content creator.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to say.
Amazing.
Oh, I love that spice.
Yeah, it's good, huh?
Yeah, I got medium spice.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YKO chicken, honestly.
Yeah.
Really good. I'd heard of it before, but I'm glad to be trying it.
So you've never had it?
No, never.
Okay.
No. Walked by here a million times too.
I love that the flavor goes through the meat. So why did you start doing food reviews?
So I started back in November of 2020, and it was really it was a tough few month period for the restaurant industry. And I have some family and friends that are in the restaurant business, and just saw how that was, impacting them with the pandemic and everything.
Yeah.
So just wanted to see if anything that I could do would maybe help out in some way, and that's where it kind of started and took off. Yeah, so I basically was, featuring, local businesses and just really trying to give them some business and highlight them and everything. I also started a virtual ladies night that we did during the pandemic. So it was all virtual, and we would choose a local business and either bake something or cook something from the local business. And it was a way to connect with people when we were so missing that. So yeah, I think it has changed a little bit too. It's evolved over the years as well. So yeah, it was never something that I was mulling over for years though. Before starting, my personal Instagram, I hardly ever post on it. I don't show my son at all. I'm very private in certain ways. So it was, and then I just kind of was looking to these other, I guess, food bloggers and experts doing this amazing work. And I kind of said to my husband, I think I said to him in bed, do you think I could do this? I showed him, do you think you could do this? And do you think that it would help people? And I said, I think you could.
I have that conversation with my wife a lot.
Yeah. And he's he thought about it for a second, and he's yeah, I think you could.
That's awesome.
Okay, I think I have a name. I think I'll start, and let's just see what happens, So this whole time, I haven't really had an agenda where I have to stick to something. You know what I mean? I've just been going with the flow, and it's been amazing.
Doing it how you feel.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Would you class yourself as an influencer?
I think that's like what
I do.
I could be called that. Yeah. It's kind of whatever. I think people do, have a bit of influence to some extent where people, trust my reviews and will go where I recommend, and I don't put anything out there that I don't really love. So yeah.
You said you started to take it more seriously more recently. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was the change on that? And in what way were you taking it more serious?
I think just being like more consistent with it. I kind of saw like what it kind of can do for businesses and how it's grown, and I've made these amazing connections, and I just thought, let me just put a bit more focus and consistency into it and just see, what can happen here.
And it's also fun.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. It's like my a passion. I've always loved food. Like people have been always like the Jess can eat. It came from people my whole life have just said like that girl can eat. That's where.
Is that what it comes like? Jess can eat. Okay. So you don't shy away from a big plate of food, eh? Do you cook much?
I do cook as well.
Yeah.
I prefer to just be taken care of. I prefer like takeout, but I do cook as well. I kind of keep it more like simple, as I'm sure you understand too, like at home, like busy with the kids and stuff. So just kind of keep it more simple, but I do like to cook too.
Yeah,
You?
I like to cook as well. Mm-hmm. I'm not the best cook, but Leah's a pastry chef, my wife. Mm-hmm. Big shout out to Leah. Mm-hmm. She's amazing. She's a foodie through and through. I mean, I've always loved food. Mm-hmm. I've always loved good food. I also randomly, I'm an Indigenous Australian, so there's a little bit of cuisine there that we have that I absolutely love. But I also grew up. The other side of my family is German. So my grandfather from my mother's side is German, and he influenced my grandmother, who's a black woman, to cook a lot of, like, I grew up eating a lot of German inspired food. Like we always, and we hunted as well. So it was like a mixture of like traditional Aboriginal food, and then all pa's, asking my mama to make apple strudel or something like that.
What a cool mix.
Yeah, it was really weird. And then my stepdad was Italian from like zip to 12, 13 years old. So I grew up eating a lot of really incredible Sicilian food. They were Sicilian, yeah.
You got some really cool like cuisines in your time. Yeah. That's amazing.
It's wild. I would say I like being taken care of too when it comes to food, but I also like the experience of what it means to a chef or a cook to cook for you. Like for them, it's like an act of love, one for you, definitely, but also their passion for the food and the flavors that they're creating. Anyway, so let's break down this food.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? Tell me your thoughts here.
Oh goodness. I love how the chicken is crispy, but then it's like so like moist and perfect inside.
Yeah.
The spice level's perfect for me. I'm not like, I'm not like suffering or anything, but it's like that perfect balance.
It's a flavor instead of just straight up heat.
Yeah. What about you?
I love it. I mean, I eat this shit all the time. So, have you ever done this, like eating while you're talking and being interviewed? I don't know how it's going, but I eat when I talk a lot, so I'm kind of.
Oh yeah, I'm good with that.
Having a blast here.
No, usually it's kind of more like you gotta get the perfect shot, and then you do the editing and everything. So, no, this is just like raw, real. I like it.
How's your salad?
Oh, it's good. Everything's getting mixed in. The rice, the salad, everything mixes well together too. You don't need to keep it separate. Yeah, so good. How are the plantains?
They're lovely. Yeah. They're not crispy or anything like that. They're just, I don't know, I guess they're barbecued as well, but they taste great. Have you tried the rice? You got the rice?
Oh yeah, I'm almost done my rice.
Yeah. The spice in the rice is like one of my favorite things. I couldn't tell you what the flavor is, but it's good.
Yeah. So what's next for you?
Right now I'm recording. I'm recording with, actually right after this, I'm heading to see Jim Bryson, who's a local legend for sure, in the folk music scene. He's been around for a long time. He's a great record maker.
Yeah.
We're cutting 2 songs with him. Today's the last day on the session. And then
so cool.
Yeah, and then I'm just focusing on some shows for this year.
Yeah.
Around, like maybe trying to get some different shows around different parts of Canada. The next part of the plan is releasing more music, making more music, and I just keep building my following. What's your favorite food?
Sushi.
Yeah, it is sushi.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. You?
You know what? I used to say Italian food, and it's ridiculous because now I've got like a slight gluten intolerance.
Oh, no.
I'll eat it every now and again. It doesn't mess me up too bad.
Yeah.
You just don't want to be in the same room as me for the next few
Yeah,
hours. You know what I mean? And do you do collaborations often, or is this the first one? Yeah, like with non-foodies or whatever?
Yeah, it's my first time kind of collaborating with like a magician. Musician.
I'll take it. I believe music is magic, so yeah, I might be a magician. What's next for you?
Depends when this gets aired.
Yeah.
I do have something, because I just actually hit 10,000 followers.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have something fun that is planned for next week. So you'll have to just stay tuned.
Stay
Don't
tuned.
trust me on that one.
Well, good on you. Do you do food rating? Oh, look at that.
I'm done. Jess can eat, okay?
She can eat. She can eat.
Okay. I finished my whole meal.
Did you lick that? That's incredible. What's going on?
Pretty spotless. You gotta keep up, okay?
I know.
We've just been chatting.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I would give this a rating.
You don't have to give it right now, but
You go first.
I would rate it like this by saying I'm going to come back again and again.
Yeah, I would definitely come back a lot, and I loved it a lot, and close to a 10 for me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you want anybody to know?
Just stay tuned because lots more fun things are coming. Maybe we'll collab again.
Absolutely. What's your Instagram?
Jess.can.eat.
Is there anything else? Websites
we got
and stuff like
TikTok,
that?
we got Facebook, we got YouTube, we've got Threads. My main focus is Instagram, but you can find me anywhere.
Well, thanks for doing this. I appreciate
Thanks for having me. Thanks, man.
We'll do this again soon.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jess.
Yeah.
Right on.